What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video. This video is going to be looking at the most recent and most popular formation and structure a team is using in their offensive phase that really started to come about this season, and I think is really going to just explode, and a lot of teams are going to adopt this structure, whether it's for positional play purposes or to play a more direct approach to the game. So before we start, check out my book. There's a link in the description below, so be sure to check that out. It's on Amazon, and let's get right into it. So the formation or structure I'm talking about is the 3-2-4-1, and what is really interesting about this is a few different aspects of it. Is the diagonal passing option that is created from the first and second line of buildup, and the press resistant triangles that are created just naturally from the players in these positions in the first and second line. But not only this, with a three-man initial first line, the width and distances between these players can be manipulated so the players can move into wider areas and then thus change the distance over which the first line passes to each other, and changes the area of the field in which corridor they're playing in, which also just changes the field of view and a bunch of different qualities of the players in possession of the ball when they change corridors. This will then ask different questions of the defense when the players do move into different corridors. The next crucial part of this structure is the occupation in advanced areas and in central corridors. So first, in the double pivot area, it gives you double pivot, again pretty much solidifying numerical superiority in the first and second line of buildup, but it also gives you diagonal passing options, which is crucial for using possession as a tool, as a means of progression. So from here, you have, from your double pivot, you have two diagonal passing options into the half spaces and in between the lines to offensive midfielders. But what you also have is you have diagonal passing options into your forward or into the 10 space, which is heavily sought after by these teams that use possession as a tool. So just from these aspects alone, we can see how desirable this formation or structure can be just by the natural position it puts players in. So now, without getting too much into the rotations and the flexibility of players, because that's very inconsistent with the different teams that use this, some may use more wide rotations, whereas some might vary the height at which these players play their positions and their vertical movements rather than horizontal movements. But then the last key thing is the occupation of the central areas is usually drawn up by these four midfielders, and then their fifth player being the forward. It makes the team defend very narrow and almost immediately vacates the wide areas. So not only is there a heavy occupation of central players, but there still is a route to progress via the wide area. So what this does is it really stretches and compresses team, and after a while, when you use possession and you put these kind of stressors on the opposing team's defense, they're going to fold in one way or the other. Either space is going to open up centrally for your players, or space will be then taken advantage of in the wider areas. So either or, it's a matter of time before the defensive concedes. So this was just a quick introductory video to the most popular modern formation in today's game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.